You can all Okay, so I'm here with Paul from Luminosity. First, congratulations, and it was a close match. So, what is your feeling about this so close match? Nothing except that it's be so close.
Yeah, well, the problem with closest match like this is you're all either in the sky or in hell when you lose it or win it because it's super close. It could have gone either way. Jitko could have won this match. And it was super intense. It's the first actually BO5 we play, so it's very difficult to play 5 maps in a row. And a funny thing on the series was that they won the maps we picked, and we won the maps they picked. So kind of unpredictable, you know. So you thought it would be good on a map, but they were better. So for both sides. So ending on Inferno was super good, and it feels awesome to win another title.
Okay, so in the group stage, you have a heartbreak lose against G2. So it was a wake up for you, or because you changed everything, you set up like a whole new team after this lose?
Yeah, the problem with G2 on the first map, we started pretty well. We did 11-4 on the first half, but my calls on T side were on point. We're not playing looking for kills how we should. So the team was not playing alone by itself in a good way, you know, that's what I mean. And I wasn't there to fix it on my calls. So that was a wake-up sign of course, and we talked about that after the match. And some reasons that could lead us to that problem is we didn't have proper sleep because we just came from Austin, so kind of jet lag this time was a problem for us. But I don't know, we got ourselves back. We had to beat Astralis on a BO3 match later. It was super close. So feels great, man. It feels great. If you move from your group, if you go to the next step, it's fine. It doesn't matter the score, in my opinion.
Okay, so you're in-game leader, you got the AWP. Not everybody can play AWP and calling at the same time. So can you explain in 3 sentences your leader style?
Yeah, so let's try to resume it, but my leading style is try to prepare my players before the game. So we try to talk about situations that we might be during the rounds and then learn from other situations, other resolutions we tried during other games, which one is better or not. So it's up to me to give some on-fly calls during the rounds. Sometimes I can observe and see some gaps on their defense or some tendencies they're using. But most of the times we're just playing default, trying to get control over areas, and our players have total freedom to do whatever they want until I say something. So sometimes we're just playing loose and they can do whatever they want. And if I say something, then they must follow. So until I say something, they can do everything they want. Which is good because we have players like Fur, even Tackle, sometimes playing lurking role. We have FNX. Those guys know how to put their game over our opponents. So sometimes they don't have to do too much. They're just getting kills.
Okay, so you was the only team from America who was in the playoffs. What, in your opinion, is the difference between you and the other teams from America?
It's hard to say. I think it's a little of experience. We have a great combination of players. Our team is super good. Everyone knows to do every single role, and everyone dedicates itself to its own role. So we have a good group. We have a good game leader. We have a good coach. We work hard. We take it serious. We understand that it's important to don't rage during games, so it's very difficult to find us having discussions with the other guy, with our teammate during games. So there's a lot of things that sums up for you to be good in this game. And experience, talent, good group, working hard. So it's difficult to resume on only one word, but we are a good group and we work hard.
Okay, so South America is have a real comeback in CSGO. In 1.6, you have a great team, you have great players, and now in CSGO, it's a real comeback. So you have now Wineout, who goes to America, you have the new team, Tempo Storm with an awesome performance, and you maybe are the best team in the world. So you have a games academy, so you have more talents that you can send to Europe or to America.
Oh, actually, the only thing that we actually brought to was the Tempo Storm now, guys, because those guys were playing before we went to US. We were playing those guys in tournaments, and we know they were good. So I had the chance to use Games Academy money money that comes from people who participate for the community, Brazilian community, and I knew they needed an opportunity. So I moved some stuff. Azubu actually helped us a lot on that. We had an Azubu sponsor on Games Academy that allowed us to bring them. So it was all about giving the opportunity. And right now we're seeing a third or maybe a fourth team in Brazil trying to get a spot and going to America to play it. So I don't know if that's good or not. I think it's a kind of bad for the Brazilian scene inside our country. But this might be a sign for tournaments to start taking care of South America as well. And I'm not saying only Brazil. We have Argentina, we have Chile, we have Peru, a lot of other countries that wants to compete as well. So it's important for CSGO to get more global. And I hope that we create something here on a lot of changes that are happening recently on the short pass on our CSGO scene. We take care of this.
Okay. So last question to you, it's about Game Academy in Europe. So you want to start with Game Academy in Europe. You have support by NBK. What is your future plans for this?
So right now, when I created Games Academy in 2011 with some friends, actually I wasn't creating this alone. I had the first idea, but there are other people included. And when I had to decide how I would expose my classes, I had to think if I would make it private so people could pay for it and I could use the money to inject on tournaments myself to keep alive and other things, or I would make it freedom so I could have more exposure and then make money from sponsor kind of thing. So the first time I made it in 2011, I decided to make it private and people would need to pay it. So it has been since this 2011. But right now, since I'm moving this and I want to expand, I want to try the other one right now. So next month, starting on for first day, I actually put a poll on Twitter so people can choose the map. So community is choosing the map, and we're gonna talk about one map each month. So starting on June 1st, people will be able to watch on YouTube for free every single class in English. And I hope there is people willing to do that. There are people willing to do that. They're gonna translate to other languages as well. So if you speak another language, be sure to help us because we're going to need help to spread more content for other people. So the content itself is going to be in English with a lot of subtitles for people all around the world. And I hope this way we can keep getting our community stronger. It's very important to make this kind of things. I think people appreciate it a lot and it's going to help them getting better in this game. And for me, it's a dream. I have been researching this game for quite a long time. And I don't care if other opponents can get better or not because in the end, I'm going to get better as well. And it's very important for me to be teaching because I learn a lot of stuff while I'm studying the game. So I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm going to do my best to help you become a better CSGO player.
Okay, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you
I
guys.
wish you a nice day in London. I think you fly tomorrow or?
We fly, I actually changed my flight, so my girlfriend came from Brazil. I'm going to stay one day more visiting some place.
Okay, then enjoy your stay here in London.
Thank you guys.
Bye.